All right, chat. We got 100 Girlfriends, the best harem anime. Now, if you know me, I'm very tapped into the romance anime scene. So, of course, I got some feelings about this anime. It's not the best. It's not terrible. It's a very good romance. So I just want to see what the local W has to say about this one.
A genre of anime most people know all too well, recreating the feeling of dating simulator games where the main character is 9 times out of 10 a dark-haired high school student with a pretty bland personality that somehow manages to attract the attention of women in the story. Wish fulfillment anime that makes people think for 24 minutes that they are Duke Dennis. I think most people have had that phase in their life where they were addicted to series like High School DxD or To Love Ryu, for example. The harem anime rabbit hole is a canon event for most anime watchers, and
Boy, if you don't look, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you right now. Now, if you never experienced the canon harem, I don't know what to tell you, boy. There's something missing in your life, bro. You gotta watch this. You gotta watch all that. Like he just said, the Love Root, like bro, all them harem animes, the Monster Muses, nigga, you know what I'm talking about, bro. If you ain't tapped into that, you got like, bro, it only take you about, because once you get in the rabbit hole, it's only gonna take you about a month. It's gonna take you about a month, and then you're gonna be good, man. But you gotta get tapped in, bro. It's a canon event, bro. Everyone goes through it, bro. Like it's like hitting puberty in the anime community. Like you gotta tap in, man.
if you are really heading down the hole, you know about the testament of Sister New Devil, Seek God. Now, by this point, you have probably gotten the impression that I hate these types of series because why does every protagonist of these shows decide to get with the girl that 90% of the fans agree is not the best option? Now, while I do look back at some of these series with absolute disgust, I've just come to the realization
I'm gonna let you finish.
that a lot of Japanese manga authors simply don't have internet, and that is why I think that
Okay, look. There is no way you can't look back on these with disgust, nigga. These are childhood classics, bruh. These are the shows that got you right when you were a teenager, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with this story, bro. It is targeted for young male teens, and it hit its mark. It did its job, bro. Trust and believe. And if you ain't tapped in, you ain't tapped in. But bruh, you can't look back on this with disappointment, bruh. Like, are these the best anime that ever happened? Fuck no. Like they're not even like close to like good when it comes to like story and character development. But like, did they do their job? Nigga, absolutely.
that the
Absolutely.
100 Girlfriends who really, 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 really love you is so great. This series is just stupid. It's dumb. But harem anime are stupid. This series is like Konosuba for isekai, where its whole purpose is to make fun of the genre. The protagonist, Rentaro Aijo, is a typical high school student with short brown hair that has no game. Bro has been rejected 100 times, so in an act of desperation, he hits up his local shrine to beg God to give him a girlfriend. But this god of love is so bad at his job that he accidentally writes down that Rentaro will have 100 soulmates that he will meet in high school instead of one. Plus, any soulmates that don't fall in love with each other will die a horrible death afterwards. So Rentaro has to find all the number cards in order to save the world. If anyone understands that Yu-Gi-Oh's EXO reference, bless your soul. Off the premise alone, you could already tell that this show is going to be ridiculous, but on the flip side, the premise is pretty genius because unlike most harem anime, everyone wins. Harem series is like sports betting where the fever of gambling, whether your ship will win, is what drives you to tune in every week. You have all the stereotypes like the tsundere.
No. Ain't no way niggas are watching harem anime to see if their shit will win, right? Like, look, y'all be saying stuff in these videos that just be losing me, bro. Like, the only reason why I'm watching a harem anime is just for the experience. Because, like I said, like, these were some of the shows that I grew up watching, bro. Like, I'm not gonna not watch. There's never gonna be a point where I stop watching harem animes. Like, nigga, I might be 35 and still watching these bitches. They're just classic. Like, they're unserious animes that you could just throw on and watch for 20 minutes, bro. Like, that's all I watch, bro. If y'all niggas are seriously invested into finding ships, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's kind of crazy.
The rich horny woman, the shy petite woman, the studious, the secretly bold woman, and even the
And also, a word of advice to you niggas, like, most of the time they don't ever get with anybody, bruh. or if they do, it's like the whole cast. The whole cast wins. It's almost never a single particular woman or a single particular character, right?
Magical girl transformation one, and they all aren't just mindless characters that glorify the protagonist, so that's a plus as well. Each encounter with a new soulmate becomes a focus of that episode, where 12 episodes worth of development in a regular harem anime is completed in one episode in a way that doesn't feel rushed, and these characters still get moments to develop and learn more about themselves, because again, the focus is what comes after the starting line instead of getting to the starting line. Thus, although will they get together, foolishness is removed from the very beginning, and we can get into the meat and potatoes of these relationships. Like, it's going to be hilarious when Rent-a-Girlfriend fans finally witness Chizuru and Kazuya get to—
Bro, do not bring up this garbage. Don't bring up this garbage. This is a stain in the romance community, and we will bleach this stain. We will forget this show ever happened. Don't bring up this garbage.
Together, and the aftermath of them officially being a couple.
There's no fans of this garbage ass show. They don't exist.
Going to be concluded in 3 chapters max. It's like if when Luffy finds the One Piece, the series ends in the next chapter and we don't get to see the effects of the world changing after he becomes Pirate King. We basically got scammed. And I hope this series creates a domino effect for more series, not just harem or romance ones, to have characters get together much earlier on in their stories, because if an author is going to introduce these elements, it shouldn't be treated like a fake cherry placed on top of a cupcake. But 100 Girlfriends has something for you. The food is not poisoned in these streets. For example, one thing that always drives me insane when I'm watching a romance series, not even anime, just in general, his characters having the IQ level of Patrick Star. The most serious miscommunication and misunderstandings I've seen in my life that gets dragged out for 6 episodes. I know there's probably hundreds of videos online that bar for bar have said the same criticism.
I mean, this is also a crazy thing to say, because most of the time you're watching back on these shows and like you're an adult, like, and this is all for entertainment. Like, of course a young teenager, like, and this is bar for bar, bro. Like, some of these characters, these guys in the show, they miss like the most obvious clues. Now, of course, you as an adult, or you as someone that experienced like things, you know, like, of course you're like, how the fuck you missed that? But if you go back to when you were in middle school, bro, you didn't miss those same goddamn clues, bro. Come on, it's just how it is. So of course, like, looking back, of course these characters be looking fucking stupid, but I mean, they're middle school, high school kids, like, of course, bro, like, that's just
what I'm saying right now, just to push a series that isn't even all that different from the thing they are.
And don't talk about IQ level, boy. Don't talk about IQ and romance, because you can't say this with this anime, because these characters are, bro, don't even get me started on what these characters be doing in this show. Forget about some fucking IQ, nigga. They need a fucking common sense test, bro.
Complaining about. But trust me, Rentaro has better attentive listening skills than some people I know in real life, which allows for all the characters involved to have better emotional maturity than most rom-com series. This guy Rentaro is locked in to make sure his partners are well taken care of, so the series—
Rentaro is a fantastic MC. Now, I will say Rentaro is probably the best MC in a harem ever. Like, he's the best MC to ever come out the harem genre. It's just, and the thing why it solidifies is because, like, most harems is like, you know, like you said, they target a specific girl each episode, and like all the other girls kind of get left behind. Like, they might get their like 3 minutes of shine in like another episode, but like in this episode, like in this anime, like the girls are all there, like that. No single girl is forgetting about, and it's gonna be interesting to see how like this show keeps doing that. Like right now, he's like at 6. But once he gets to like fucking 14, there's no way they're going to be able to keep every single last girl into the story like they are now. So like right now it's fantastic because it's 6. But when you tell me there's going to be 100, boy, you can't tell me there's going to be 100 characters that are consistently getting rotated into the story. Like, it's just not going to happen. You know, like, I'm sorry, but right now, this is one of the main reasons why Rentaro is so good, like, as a good MC.
Never feels like self-insert wish fulfillment, because I can genuinely see why someone would fall in love with him. He's a real man, straight to the point, and stands on business.
He does stand on business. He is a very business stander.
And we want nothing to do with these hoes. You better not call them that. I'll eat you alive.
But most of all, 100 Girlfriends is just pure fun. The author, Nakamura Rikoto, has written romance and comedy series before, so I feel they understand the genre. The series is pretty self-aware that the genre is garbage and just takes all of these stereotypes to their most extreme, to where I can't even get mad when plot lines are introduced that are so insanely out of pocket. Now, I won't spoil, but there's...
See, this is the thing though. Like, I feel like this is what most romances do. And like, y'all just complain like it's overused. But like, that's the genre. But if you don't like it, don't watch it. Like, there's so much random shit that happens in this anime, and he might say it's making fun of the genre, but this is literally what the genre is, whether it's making fun of it or not. So like, if you don't like it, you just don't like it. Like, just don't watch romance animes. But like, to the point is, most of these things are taken to the almost extreme, and it's goofy shit. Like, you like it or you don't.
It's like one plot line in the later half of the anime that's caused controversy, and normally I would have dropped the series at this point, but it really was like the nail in the coffin that this series was making
a goofy as shit. I already know what he's gonna talk about, but I'm gonna let him talk about it. This show is goofy as fuck, bro.
And how ridiculous it was going to get. It's like watching a train wreck that knows what it is. So as long as the series continues to know that like it's being self-aware and not taking itself too seriously, I'm okay with it. And it's even further elevated with the fourth wall breaks alongside the great voice acting and line delivery for some of these jokes.
Okay, if he's not gonna talk about it, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna explain it, because you're not coming in here without getting context. So what he's basically saying is, I'm not gonna spoil too much, but this character, she is a older woman, and this is one of his soulmates. I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody that might not have watched it, but this just shows you that this show's goofy as shit. Now, you'll get the context if you do pick up the show and watch it, but like, it's just goofy, bro. And like, that's what most romances are. They're goofy shows. You're not supposed to take them too serious. That's why I like Harem especially, and they're just goofy, bro. You put them hoes on for 20 minutes and you just enjoy. It's not meant to be taken serious, and this hoe does it to a fucking T, bro. It does it fantastically.
Seriously, I'm okay with it. And it's even further elevated with the fourth wall breaks alongside the great voice acting and line delivery for some of these jokes.
Well, Crystal, fabulous example.
You know what this like?
It's super cool chemically, and I am the one who knocks after all.
The casual outfit. The outfit!
Trust me, it wouldn't surprise me if they had to cut some lines I had in the manga. And you don't want to screw over manga readers!
So if you hate harem or you love harem anime, then the 100 Girlfriends who really love you has something for you to enjoy. And if you're someone that enjoys anime content that keeps it real, consider subscribing so when I hit 10K, you can brag about being a day one. I gotta get back in the kitchen and cook. Peace.
That's a great video. Good video. Good video. Good video, the local W. Great video on that good ass harem anime. So you like the video? You'll like this one too. Go ahead and click on that. Yeah. You're still here? So you don't fuck with me? Alright, I'ma just